bought a HomeGear 110-inch HD motorized 16:9 projector screen with remote control. It's a we did a lot of research online. We bought from Amazon a projector that was supposed to be 120-inch projector screen. It's supposed to be 120-inch. We're going to hang right here. And it's a temporary thing we're doing, but the screen we bought turned out it was incorrectly listed, and it was square. It wasn't a 16:9. It was so basically the 120-inch was not correct, not accurate. So we went and returned it and got this one. Now I did a lot of research and had a lot of good reviews, and everything's got a few negative, but this here is actually seemed like a decent investment. 99 bucks. It's a 110-inch screen, but it's 16:9, and it's motorized. Comes with remote control. So this screen up here is going to be fairly high, and if my kids want to roll down the screen, you hit a remote and just it'll roll itself down. So I'm doing an unboxing of this screen, and that's pretty much it. It seems like a very reasonable price, so I'm going to throw this in the video on putting the screen up. Okay, so the local shipper, my FedEx guy, guaranteed me that it was not undamaged, in good shape. So if it's not, I'm going to strangle him. I'm only joking because he's a good friend, but I'm hoping it's in good shape. So I'm going to go about opening this. This is exactly how you see. I mean, it's a pretty good size box. I think it's 110 inches from end to end, or it's actually bigger than that. It's like 115 or something. But this is how it came. Plastic all torn off. So I'm assuming that the shipper or the manufacturer packaging seems pretty good, because I know they're going to get tossed around and shipping. You can see this. It's like a protective edge, and it's kind of peeled off. So I'm just going to take off this. Okay. Seems like it's nicely packed. Doesn't look like it took any damage anywhere. So what I want right now, before I go any further, I want this little instruction package. Tells me nothing. It tells me how to hang it. I was actually looking for an accurate opening size, because I want to know from my countertop here, this is 4 feet, okay, and I think it's 50-something inches when it's open. So the reason I want to do that is I'm going to make a stand that goes up here. It goes up, and I can hang it up there, so it gives me a fully open screen. So that didn't help me.
Maybe there's another one.
And that's what I'm looking for, and I don't see anything else.
Look on the right.
Nope. Very little for installation instructions. So you're on your own. Alright, real quick. It's a one-page instruction book, and I don't know if you can read the instructions. Very simple. Basically just how to hang it. It doesn't give you any actual dimensions of what I need. So we're going to have to go on Amazon where we bought it. Because Amazon, I remember, it had the physical dimensions as it opens. So I'm going to use Amazon's physical dimensions to make my mounts. So that's my next step. I went in my workshop and I threw together a couple simple mounts to mount this up here. Like so. Because of the height and putting on both sides, I'll put them in the exact position where they belong. But this is a temporary installation. We're going to putting it in my basement eventually and hang it on the wall directly. You can mount it however you want to mount it. You mount it directly on the wall. It's set up to mount flush against the wall. In this case here, there is no other place up here to actually mount this. So I want the height and I want the width, and to get the height I have to jerry rig something. So that's what I got. And if I decide I like it, I'll paint the things white and I'll put my trim around my cabinets and I'm done with it. I'm ready to finish opening this thing to get ready to hang it up. So I'm just going to pull off all the little pieces. Like I said, they packed it pretty well. So over here they have the electronic box and the power cord and the remote all in one little package here. That's where you can get the remote. It's like a manual up-down for the remote, which is pretty neat. This stuff I didn't even know I had. Yeah, it definitely packed it pretty well. They didn't want to get damaged from the equipment. Alright. In the bag, we have radio receiver manual, a remote, and a mount. The mount is for, alright, so you got a mount here, so if you decide you want to mount it somewhere that looks reasonable, I don't know where yet, I'm going to mount it to something somewhere. And then you got 2 batteries and the remote control for it, and it even has a mount for the remote control, so if you wanted to mount it somewhere. So now I've got it up, it looks pretty good. It's a little off center because of the height and where my ceiling's at, but I don't think it looks bad. Okay, so we've done a little fine tuning on my height for this, because we put it up and we opened it one time and it ended up about here. So the Amazon instructions for opening size are not even the right dimensions. So we went and redid it. I adjusted my height and it gives you, I don't know, it's maybe like 6 feet of power cord for your box, and then like another 6 feet to go to wherever you plug in. This box can be mounted anywhere. I just have it temporarily hanging because I didn't use the little metal bracket to hang it yet, so I haven't figured out exactly where it's going to go. But I'm going to give it a shot. Show you what it looks like opening by the control. It's just one press. Seems pretty quiet. Same with the remote, there's a mount. It didn't come with screws for the mount, it came with screws for the metal bracket for the main box. There we go, I got it, I set it pretty much. You can see I can still put my Wii U games in here, so I set it at that height. That's where I want it. So it's exactly where I wanted it, and I'll give you an idea. My total height to give me 2 inches off of my countertop. My total height from top to countertop is 63.5 inches. So I got 63.5 inches from the top to here to give me 2 inches. So if somebody's planning on installing this, and you know, it says online 66 inches. It's not 66, 63.5. Did I say 63.5? Yeah. I'm losing it. Okay, so we've adjusted it. I took 3 inches off the top to bring it down and to be able to move it over so I'm closer to center on my room. So I'll show you what it looks like. The remote. I don't think it's infrared or anything like that. I think it's just a, I don't know, send signal, like an FM remote or something. And you hit stop. So if you want a different size screen, I guess, or go down. I like it.
I love it.
So I haven't decided on how I'm going to hide the wires up there yet, and I was originally planning on painting these white, but I kind of like how they blend into the rest of the wood in the house. So I think that's going to stay. I just got to figure out how to, I'm assuming for now I'm just going to hang my box here because I'm going to hide a lot of my wires. I haven't finished this area yet. So that's it. The next thing I'm going to work on, next video I'm going to work on is the projector I purchased. So I paid 99 bucks for this, and I purchased a projector, which will be in my next video. If this video helps you on deciding to purchase this screen, give me a like, share, subscribe, because you never know what I'm going to do next.